PROPAMP AI is a platform for Amazon FBA private label sellers to monitor and improve their financial metrics. Accurate profit calculations. All cost categories relevant to FBA private label sellers. Cost of goods sold, procurement, inventory management. Ad performance evaluation, plus various optimization and automation tools. For example, buyer messages, an AI tool for responding to customer inquiries from different sources in a single dashboard, and Box Optimizer, a tool that helps you find the optimal packaging dimensions and weight in just a few clicks, so you're not overpaying Amazon fees and can reduce logistics costs. We'd like to begin our demo with something familiar, simple, and universal that everyone needs. It's a dashboard that's quite similar to Sellerboard's dashboard. But of course there are differences because otherwise there'd be no point in building it. We've fixed a number of things that were inconvenient for us when using Sellerboard. With Sellerboard, getting the same information takes way more effort. So many sellers don't even try. For many sellers we've talked to, logging into Sellerboard and looking at their dashboard is more of a ritual. So how are things? Rather than a tool for making decisions to increase business profitability. We know for sure that if a tool is convenient and enjoyable to use, you use it way more willingly. Plus, some important trends and patterns are easier to spot on graphs than in tables. So, our advantages: convenience, speed of regular analysis, and correct calculation formulas for a number of important metrics. Sellerboard already shows SKU and overall profitability. The main seller pain point isn't the absence of numbers, but the fact that analysis requires too many clicks, scrolls, and switches. It's hard to keep track of what you've already looked at. There's just not enough time, energy for deep why questions and what should I do questions. How did we achieve convenience and speed? Our interface is much more pleasant and modern. It's genuinely enjoyable to use. We've organized the important metrics on the dashboard in a more convenient and logical order, in our opinion. At the top, a profit block showing sales, gross and net profit, and returns. Each metric can be expanded to see its components in detail. Then ad performance metrics. We added CPA and external ads metrics, return on ads run outside Amazon. Then cost breakdown by category. Here too, each metric can be expanded to see the details. Added important metrics to the table: CPA, sales velocity, average sale price. Added visualizations. Sankey diagram for the profit dashboard. When you're tired, it's more convenient to see the big picture on a chart without diving into tables. COGS history for each specific product. You see what costs have changed right there on the graph. Convenient sales and traffic charts for each product. Some of this exists in Amazon, but it's hard to find buried in Seller Central. Some doesn't exist. We've added custom metrics. What does this give you? Although Sellerboard has almost all the profit data that we do, with us a seller can analyze their product performance and cash flow much more conveniently, faster, and deeper. In seconds, you see why profit changed, which exact key metrics went up or down, and you can easily dive into the details to see the reasons why they moved and find answers to all your why questions. When you've got answers to all your whys, you know exactly what you need to restock going forward, which products are worth investing more heavily in advertising, which SKUs you'd better liquidate, which products need serious cost optimization, and which specific costs. If you just started selling, maybe small calculation inaccuracies aren't critical for you. But if you're doing at least $50,000 a month, or if you're selling on more than one marketplace, these small inaccuracies will cause you to make wrong decisions and lose money. If you place an order with a supplier and then don't send the whole order to Amazon at once, but in parts, especially if you're sending the order to different markets, Sellerboard will calculate your COGS incorrectly. You sent half the shipment to the US and the other half to the UK. And Sellerboard will add up all your shipping and customs costs and divide them evenly across both markets. As a result, almost certainly on one market your COGS will be overstated and on the other understated. On one market you could be selling at a loss, and on another you could be underestimating the product's potential. PROPAMP AI calculates your landed cost and COGS accurately. If you sell, for example, in Europe or the UK or other markets where currencies are different, Sellerboard calculates transactions in foreign currency incorrectly. Their payments are recalculated at the exchange rate current on the report date. On our platform, we use the exchange rates that were in effect on the date the transaction occurred. If you're confident the calculations are accurate, you trust the tool more. And if you trust it more, you use it more often and rely on it for analyzing your business.